सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 41, introductory portion of 89, first line. यच्चोक्तं विश्वासो नान्यतोऽस्ति नः इति तदपि निद्रातुरचेतसा त्वया स्वप्नायमानेन प्रलपितम्. Sureshwaracharya refuting the second Purvapakshi, who is Atma Jnana Anabhyupetyavadi. Atma Jnanam is not a phalam that is not discussed in Shastra at all. If at all it is there, such statements, they are only Arthavada, only figurative. They are only Anga supportive to Karma, the Angi. Karma comes under Angi, that means main teaching of the Veda. Jnanam comes under only Anga as a supportive factor for Karma. In this portion, Sureshwaracharya refuting that Purvapakshi where we saw in 14th verse, 15th up to 19th verse, second Purvapakshi. Now 15th verse, last word of Purvapakshi is, he is quoting Echa Uttam iti. That what you have said in 15th verse, what you said there, Vishwaso na anyataha asti naha. Naha, for us, Purvapakshi words. For us, there is no any other pramana other than Shruti and Smriti. In Shruti, Atma Jnanam statements are not there. In Smriti also Atma Jnanam statements are not there as a phalam. We don't believe in any other pramana other than Shruti and Smriti. For us, anyataha vishwasaha na asti. There is no vishwasa, belief, faith in any other pramanam other than Shruti and Smriti. These are the words you said there. Iti, thus you said. Tadapi, that statement of yours also not correct. It is pralapitam. It is just a prattling. Just like a person in sleep, out of dream, they talk something in the dream. Are you going to count those words? Are you going to value those words? Nidra atura chetasa swapnayamanena. Nidra atura means a person whose mind is overpowered by sleep Tvaya pralapitam. That time what person does there? Swapnayamanena pralapitam. In dream, just he blabber something. Like that you are also blabbering. Purapakshi. How to scold? Euphemistic way, Sureshwaracharya scolding the Purapakshi. Here, Nidra Atura means that chetas, that mind, sleep affected mind. Nidraya Aturam Chetaha Yasya Saha. Nidratura Cheta. Tena Nidratura Chetasa. Bahuvrihi, then Tritiya Tatpurusha. Adjective to Tvaya. By you. Tvaya means by you. What type of you? You are the one who is overpowered by sleep. What you did at that time, another adjective. Swapnayamanam. Swapnavan iva. As though you are dreaming and talking. Swapnavan iva. Acharate iti swapnayate. It is a present active participle. The one who acts as though he is in dream. The one who talks as though he is in dream. He is in waking state only, Purapakshi. But he is talking like it seems as though he is dreaming. Sleeping person at the time of dream is talking like that you are talking in waking state. So your words are uncountable. I am not going to value for your words. Pralapitam. Up to here we saw in the last class. Why I am telling like this? Those words are only Swapnayamanam because. Now that portion we have to read. Kim karanam nahi vayam pramana balena aikatmyam pratipadyamahe aikatmyasya Swataha eva anubhava matrat Swataha eva anubhava matrat Atmakatvat Ataha eva sarva pramana avataram sarva pramana avatara asambhavam vakshyati pramana vyavasthayah cha anubhava matrashrayatvat Ataha aha. Very important analysis. Kim karanam. You are talking like, seeming like a dreaming person and talking. Why I am disregarding your words? What is the reason? Kim karanam. That karanam is this. Vayam pramanabalena aikatmyam pratipadyamahe na. Vayam, we the Siddhantins, means we the Sureshwaracharyas. Pramanabalena, by the support of pramanam, that means taking support. So Aikatmya means the oneness, the non-dual nature of Brahman. Aikatmya means ekatma bhavaha aikatmyam. Oneness or non-dual nature of Brahman. Pramana balena, by the power, by the support of Pramanam, na pratipadyamahe, we are not establishing, we are not coming to conclusion, because Shastra is talking, giving Atma nature is one, non-dual Brahman. Only Shastra support we are not taking. We are taking Anubhava Pramanam also, Yukti Pramanam also for that. Kevala Shastra Pramanam, I said in the last class, Shastra is not meant to reveal Brahman. In the last 5 minutes I said in the last class, very important. Pramanam we don't use for the revelation of Brahman. Pramanam we use only for the description of that Atman nature, not for the revelation of Atma. Pramanam na pratipadyamahe, we are not using Pramanam to establish that Atma is one, only non-dual. Shastra is not revealing that. Then who is revealing? He says, Aikatmyasya, that non-dual nature of that Brahman, swataha eva anubhava matra. Swataha eva, it is, here anubhava means Chaitanya. It is by its nature consciousness. That is Aikatmyam, what we are talking, that Atma, non-dual Brahman, is none other than my own consciousness. That consciousness is myself. It is nature. Consciousness is the nature of Brahman. That Brahman happens to be my real nature. That is called Swataha. Anubhava means Chaitanya. Chaitanyam, the consciousness, is its nature. Whose nature? Aikatmyasya, non-dual Brahman's nature. Consciousness is the nature of that non-dual Brahman. Anubhava matra. Atmakatvat means nature. It is of the nature of consciousness. That means what? That means ataha eva sarva pramana avatara asambhavam vakshati. Since that Brahman happens to be non-dual, that non-dual Brahman is called consciousness. Therefore, ataha eva sarva pramanam, all pramanas, means of knowledge. Pramanam means, a pramanam is that which gives prama. Pramakaranam, pramanam, the means of knowledge. Eyes are means of knowledge to know the forms. Ears are the means of knowledge to know the sounds. Tongue is the means of knowledge to know the taste. Nose is the means of knowledge to know the smell knowledge, taste knowledge, sound knowledge, form knowledge. We get through its own corresponding sense organ, that is called pramanam. Like that, Atma, to know Atma, so and so pramanam is not there. To know the Atma as an object, as the knowledge of Atma, the consciousness, we don't require any pramanam. Why? What is the reason he is going to tell later. Anubhavamatra Atmatattvat Ataha Eva Sarva Pramanam Avataraya. Avatara means here not any avatara, Dashavatara Mandala. Avatara is equal to here usage application. Usage or application of Pramana. Now to see this flower, you apply application of your eyes. That means this is called operation. Operation means making use of your eyes to see the flower. That is called operation. That is called avatar. That is called usage of your eyes. Now you are making use of your ears. That is called application of your ears to hear my sound, what I am talking. That is called operation. Operation of ears or eyes. Operation means not surgical operation and all. That's why every word has got its own meaning in the context. Operation means here making use of that pramanam. So the operation of that pramanam, that is called avatara, asambhavam. It is impossible with regard to Atma, non-dual Brahman, the consciousness. Asambhavam vakshati. We are telling it is impossible for Shastra to reveal that consciousness or Brahman, Pramanam, Avatara, Sarva Pramanam, Pratyaksha, Anumana, Upamana, Arthapatti, Anupalabdhi, Shabda. All Pramanams are out with regard to Atma. Aikatmya means Ekatma. Yan manasana manute drishter drashtuh viparilopam na vidyate. Like that, so many quotations are there. Therefore, vakshati. It is just like, I will give an example why it is not possible. Example is this. At any time, are we making use of the mirror? Mirror can reveal your face, original face. Do you use their mirror as a proof to talk about the existence of the original face? I will repeat once again. Are we making use of mirror to prove the existence of the face, original face? No. Because before the mirror is coming, already original face was there. Mirror need not come and prove that and talk about the existence of original face. Like that, Pramanam also, before Pramanam is coming, consciousness is already there. That word is using, technical word, Pramana Vyavasthayascha Anubhava Matra Ashrayatvat. Very, very important, $1 billion worth statement. Pramana Vyavastha means any knowledge. This is called epistemology. Jnana Vyavahara is called epistemology. Any field of, suppose I want to talk about the flower existence, timepiece existence, so and so object in that field, to talk about that object and to get the knowledge of that object, the field, in that field, 3 factors are important. To talk about the existence of any field, in various field, about various objects, you require 3 factors. One is pramanam, the operation of pramanam. Number 1. Number 2, generation of prama. Now, this is the flower, this is the field. I want to talk about the existence of the flower. Suppose the existence of the flower we want to establish. Now, what are all required? Operation of pramanam is required. I have to make use of eyes. Number 1. Then after making use of that eyes, I get prama, flower knowledge. Generation of prama, number 2. Factor number 2, to talk about the existence of the flower. Number 1 is usage of pramanam, that is called operation of pramanam. Number 2, generation of prama, this is rose flower. Generation of prama, prama means knowledge. Later, as a third factor, then I establish there is a flower. There is a flower is the third factor. So I establish that flower is existent. To talk about the existence of the flower, to establish that, first I have to make use of pramanam, then I have to get prama, second factor. Third factor, that object has to be established. Yes, it is there. இந்த மூணு இருந்தாதான் ஒரு பொருள் இருக்கு అని சொல்ல முடியும். ஒரு பொருள் இருக்கு అని நாலேஜ் வரதுக்கு, that knowledge, the whole thing put together, epistemology. Pramanam, pramata, prameyam and prama. Pra 4, you have to put 4 number. Pramanam means instrument. Pramata means the one who is making use of that pramanam, pramata. And prameyam, and the object which place he is establishing its existence, that prameyam. And the fourth one, I the prama alone can establish that. So pramata make use of all these 3 put together, pramana vyavastha. All are put together, pramana vyavastha. Now with regard to Atma, this is about Drishtanta. Pramana vyavasthayascha, this vyavastha, what is happening here? Pramanam, prama, pramata, prameyam, all are depending upon consciousness. Look into the word. Atma matra ashrayatva, anubhava matra ashrayatva. Anubhava means here consciousness, chaitanyam. Ashrayatva means depending upon. To talk about the pramanam, to talk about prama, to talk about that prameyam and its existence, the place, various fields of knowledge, it presupposes consciousness, chaitanya. Therefore, before the pramana operation coming into existence, before the generation of prama, before establishing that prameyam in that so and so place, Atma Chaitanyam, consciousness has to be there. So consciousness need not be proved. Consciousness cannot be proved, its existence, because all your vyavahara, vyavastha, pramana vyavastha, function itself proves the existence of consciousness. Pramana vyavastha, whole pramana vyavastha, epistemology, proves the existence of consciousness before itself. before its operation, before its function, before the arrival of knowledge itself, I am conscious being. Later only, I make use of ears, I make use of my eyes, I make use of all objects to get knowledge. That is the meaning. Pramana vyavasthayascha anubhava matra ashrayatvad. Whole pramana vyavastha depending upon, ashraya means depending upon this chaitanyam only. Ataha aha. Therefore we are telling pramanam, shastra pramanam also cannot reveal. Any pramanam is pramanam. Even Shabda Pramanam also, one of the Pramanam. Eyes are Pramanam. Shabda is also Pramanam. Before that Shastra Pramanam operation in its function, who is reading Shastra? Who is teaching Shastra? Shastram is a Pramanam to establish Atma Chaitanya. That pramanam operation done by whom? That pramanam operation done by whom? The I, the subject conscious being. The generation of Brahma comes about what? Before the Brahma, Jnanam of Atma comes, I am there already. Before the Brahma, I am operating the Shastra to know the Atma. Okay? Generation of Brahma. What Brahma? Atma Jnanam. So Atma Jnanam is Brahma. Before Atma Jnanam is coming, am I there or not? Without I, the consciousness, where Brahma can take place? Who will make use of Pramanam? If I am inert being, suppose, who will operate this Pramanam? Naishkarmyasiddhi Pramanam. This Shabda is a Pramanam. I want to get Atma Jnanam. So the Naishkarmyasiddhi is going to reveal Atma. Suppose I say, it is as good as saying I am not Atma. I am using Naishkarmyasiddhi Pramanam to know the Atma. If I say, it is as good as denying myself I am Atma. Therefore, before Atma Jnanam is coming, I am already proved I, the consciousness, am. Then why Swamini are talking Atma Jnanam, Atma Jnanam, Atma Jnanam? We use that word until you understand this. We make use of that word. That also is not correct, really speaking. Understand? Atma Jnanam need not be acquired. Puja Swamiji always says, Dayananda Swamiji, everyone has got Atma Anubhava. Before coming to the class itself, you have. Swami says, before coming to ashrama itself, you have Atma Anubhava. No one can give Atma Anubhava. I am a conscious being. I am aware, have awareness. I am aware of everything. Do you have that or not before coming to the class? Are you aware of yourself or not? Are you conscious of yourself or not? Before coming to class itself, before coming to Vedanta itself, everyone is conscious of themselves. That consciousness is called Brahman. Anubhava, nobody is lacking. But what we are lacking in Atma Jnanam, that Anubhava itself is I am consciousness. That Jnanam is not there. That Jnanam only teacher is giving. You need not get Atma Anubhava newly. You already got that Atma Anubhava. Already you are that got. You are already Atman. but you do not know that you are the Atma. Guru reminds you. That's all. That is the meaning of this word. Anubhava matra ashrayatvad pramana vyavastha. So Shastra operation, generation of Atma Jnanam Prama, and Atma is Shariratraya Vilakshanaha, Avasthatraya Vilakshanaha, Panchakosha Vilakshanaha. You are all talking because of Atma. Before you are establishing that Atma as Shariratraya Vilakshanaha, to do all these prakriyas, it presupposes consciousness. That's why you are already proved before the proving of Atma, you are already proved. Therefore, Atma need not be proved. Irka illayani. And the irka illayani yaar kekrano is the Atma. Adi namma kandika maatam. That is the problem. Atma means அப்படி கொஞ்சம் எட்டி பார்க்கறதுல நம்ம பழக்கம் எல்லாமே. உள்ள நோக்கி பாரு, என்ன தெரிகிறது சுவாமினி, ஒன்றுமே தெரியலையே. That is what Guru does. What you know, that Guru removes. What you know? You know about physical body, you know about your mind, you know about your emotions, you know about your intellect. இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு ஒரு சந்தேகம், அதையும் நமக்கு தெரியும். அந்த இருக்கிறது எது தெரியுமோ, known to unknown we take. And the known, whatever you known, that is not Atma. That is Anatma. The negator of all known is Atma. The negator of all known objects, body, mind, all these complexes, the negator is called Atma. Ataha aha. In the Slokam he is telling now. We'll read that Slokam. Vai vakyaika gamya edvastu nanyasmat tantra vishvaset नान्यस्मात् तत्र विश्वसे नाप्रमेयो स्वतः सिद्धेत् अविश्वासः कथमात्मनि. Very, very important verse. यत् वस्तु वाक्य एकगम्यं, यद् वस्तु, whatever object, entity, यद् वस्तु. Vastu means here, it's a technical term. In Karma Kanda, if you do Jyotishtoma Yaga, you will go to Swarga. If you do Putra Kamishti Yaga, you will get Putra. If you do Yajna Yaga Karmas, you will get Punya. If you do Papa Karmas, you will go to Naraka. You will get Papam. All these are all Vakya Ekagamyam. They come to know only through Shastra Vakyam. Vakya Ekagamyam Vastu is that Swarga, Punya, Papa, Punarjanma. All these you come to know only through Shastra Pramana. Vakya Ekagamyam. Only through Shastra. Ekagamyam means you can know, come to know through only Shastra, Karma Kanda. Na anyasmat tat na vishvaset. Other than Shastra Pramanam, you cannot know whether that Swarga is there, that Upasaka will go to Swarga or Brahmaloka, or Karmi only goes to Swarga Loka, Upasaka goes to Brahmaloka, and who are going to return from Brahmaloka. How do you know without Shastra? You cannot believe in any other statements other than Shastra, because we have no any other support to know this. That is what na anyasmat, by any other pramana other than Shruti Smriti pramana, you cannot know that vastu, Swarga, Naraka, Punya, Papa, Punarjanma, Sanchita karma, Agami karma, Prarabdha karma, all this how do you know? Only Shastra Eka Gamyam. Na Vishwaset, na Anyat Pramanam Vishwaset. You cannot believe in any other Pramana. Na, but whereas in Swarga Vishaye, Punya Papa Vishaye, you require that Shastra Pramanam, not with regard to Atma. Second line he is telling, Aprameye Swatasiddhe Atmani Na Katham Avishwasaha. Na means Purushaha. A person, how can he entertain that avishwasam? Avishwasam means lack of faith, lack of belief with regard to Atma. With regard to Swarga, you can question, where is Swarga? Because you require Pramanam there, Shastra Pramanam. But with regard to Atma, it is not like that. Because the reason is Swatasiddhaha Atma. Atma is ever evident as myself. When a Guru says as myself, Shishya has to do lot of homework in seconds. Within seconds, Guru, Shishya has to do lot of homework. Not வீட்டுக்கு போய் பண்ணக்கூடாது, இங்கே பண்ணணும். எப்படி? Swatasiddhe Atmani. All are Saptami. Atmani, upon that Atma which is available, self-evident Atma, Swatasiddhe Atmani. Not only that, Aprame, unobjectifiable. That means what? I the subject. I am that ever-evident Atma, the self, in the form of easiness, consciousness. I am all-pervading. Atmani Swatasiddhe Aprameye, Lalita Sahasranama, Aprameya Swaprakasha. It's the seventh case, Aprameye, upon that unobjectifiable Atma who I am. How this person, Purvapakshi, na means Nrishabdaha, Rikarantaha, Pullingaha, Nrishabdaha. Na narau naraha. Na, this person, avishwasaha katham. How can he entertain that avishwasa? Non-belief, lack of faith. In such an Atma, asking for proof for that Atma, there is no Atma Vakyams in Vedanta. Therefore, Shastra is not talking about Atma Jnanam. Therefore, you have to do karma. After doing karma, you go to Swarga Loka or Brahma Loka. You merge with Atma there. Inge around surroundings la Atma kadiyadu. இப்படி என்ன சொல்றியப்பா, எவ்வளவு தப்பா சொல்றேன். அப்ரமேய ஸ்வதசித்தா, செல்ஃப் எவிடென்ட் Atma, I am my real nature. That means how much Maya is. We are all trapped by Maya, understand now? Ever evident Atma I am, but Maya Mohini, just like that. Years together, Guru is hammering. You are not body, you are not the mind, you don't have Sanchita Punya, Agami Papam, Sanchita Papam, nothing is there. And this fellow, Puja Swami used the same word, and a koma Muttal, Vadigattina Muttal, you are self-evident Atma, how can you say All this Atma is not talking in that about Atma. It need not. Shastra need not reveal. Shastra knows that. The one who is sitting in the class studying Naishkarmyasiddhi is Atma. Shastra need not reveal that Atma. It is just like asking mirror, mirror, please reveal my face. Please reveal my face. That's why mirror can function only to remove the dust on my face. Any spot, mark, black mark on my face, it can be used. Not to reveal my original face. Before the mirror is there, my original face is already there, thank God. இருக்கா இல்லையா? கண்ணாடி வரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரிஜினல் ஃபேஸ் இருக்கா இல்லையா? அதே மாதிரி பிரமாணம், சாஸ்திர பிரமாணம், கண்ணாடி தர்ப்பணம் வரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி நான் ஆத்மாவாக தான் இருக்கேன், இருந்தேன், இருக்கேன், இருக்க போறேன் எப்பவுமே. ஆனாலும் விடமாட்டோமே. என்ன விடமாட்டோம்? அஜ்ஞானம். ignorance we don't want to leave. அப்படி சிப்பக்கு எவிக்கால் மாதிரி ஒட்டுண்டு இருக்கேன் நான். Because that is Atma is formless, aprameyaha. Therefore, my dear, you are not supposed to ask about that Atma revelation in Vedanta Shastra. Shastra won't reveal. Shastra only remove your aluk. Just as Darpanam removes your, anything dirt is there on your face, you wipe off. Correct? You don't ask mirror to establish my original face. ஆமாம், கண்ணாடி வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் எனக்கு ஒரிஜினல் ஃபேஸ் இருக்கனே தெரியாதுண்ணா. அப்படியா? இல்லையே. பட் ஐ மேக் யூஸ் ஆஃப் த மிரர் intelligently to clean to wipe my face. Similarly, I make use of Shastra Darpanam to remove my raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, ajnana, all which are covering my real nature. I remove through that Shastra help, and that Shastra the teacher who knows how to unfold. I cannot understand on myself, that Shastra. Guru has to unfold the words, meanings. If you read this whole paragraph, 4 lines, can you understand on your own? Nothing you can understand. That's what Guru does. Before that Pramanam and the Guru is there, you are already Atma only. But what is covering? That's why I use one example all the time. No sculptor brings the murti from the idol, from the stone, not idol, from the stone. No sculptor, Silpi, bring out the Krishna form or Rama form or any form, deity. Then what he does? He just removes unwanted parts of the stone. Remember the example very well. Take the example seriously. Enna Swami, example is serious anna. Ama example serious mandela iranada idi puriyu namakku. No sculptor can create Krishna in the stone. No sculptor can create Rama in the stone. Any sculptor, however much he is great, he or she is not there. He only can do one thing. Unwanted parts of the stone he chisel. Then Krishna form manifests. அதே மாதிரி தான் இங்கே உட்கார்ந்துருக்க ஒரு கல் மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டு ஸ்டோனு, தப்பாக நினச்சிக்காதுங்க, நல்லதுக்கு தான் சொல்கிறேன். கல் மாதிரி இருக்கிற ஒரு ஸ்டோன் உட்கார்ந்துருக்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டு, குரு ஆத்மா நீ உண்டு பண்ண முடியாது. He is not creating Atma. She is not creating Atma newly. Moksha, Atma, Jnanam, nothing is created. Guru does only one thing. Unwanted kama, krodha, raga, dvesha, ignorance, all are just chiseling. How long it takes chisel? Depends upon their vasana, ajnanam. One student, it takes time. They only know that. Guru also do not know. Guru's job is only chiseling and trimming and matter. Trimming and அப்போ முள்ளமா அப்பா இப்போதான் புரியுறது சுவாமி, இத்தனை வருஷமா வந்து எனக்கு புரியவே இல்லை, இப்போதான் புரியாது. பரவாயில்ல, இப்போது புரியாது. தேங்க் காட். இட் வில் ஒர்க் ஒன் டே டெஃபினெட்லி. எங்கே போகும் ஒர்க் ஆகாமலே? அதுதான் நடக்கிறது. புரியுறதா? That is the saramsya of this whole paragraph and this verse. Therefore, avishwasaha katham atmani swatassiddhe atmani aprameye atmani. For this person, Purvapakshi, how can you have such a avishwasa? Shruti Smriti, not talking about Atma. No other pramanams I accept. Only karma is the topic of Vedas. Therefore what? Do karma. After death, you go to higher loka and you merge with Atman. The Purvapakshi making his mouth close, how difficult, you know? Very, very difficult. Next verse, 16th verse, Purvapakshi ki answer will read now. Yadyapyuktam antarena vidhim iti tadapya buddhi purvakameva tadapi abuddhi purvakamiva naha pratibhati yasmat kalanthara phaladayishu karmasu etad ghatate etad aghatate. Etad, there the is stroke is there. Etad plus ghatate. Atmalabha kale eva phaladayinitu atmajnane na etas samanjasam ityaha. Naitat is there. Whatever I read, I am splitting and read. Otherwise, I will read the same day. Naitas samanjasam iti aha. Last week close பண்ண புக் இன்னைக்கு தான் திறப்போம். அதுதான் கஷ்டம் படிக்கிறது. நைத்தது அங்கே 2 ஸ்ட்ரோக்கா 1 ஸ்ட்ரோக்கா மேலே இருக்க தெரிய மாட்டேங்கிறது. சரி, அவன் என்ன பண்ணுறது? Now the 16th verse of Purvapakshi refutation here. What he said in 16th verse, that word is used only antarena vidhim. Without vidhi, antarena means without vidhi. If any person does any activities that is like just pouring paneer on ashes, it is waste. Anyone put paneer in ashes? Havishu, bhasmam, no? In bhasmam, one put havish. When the fire is coming, you put havish, ghee or everything useful. All fire gone, now it is only poga varudhu. And the poga varumbodhu, what is the use of putting havish there? Like that only, without vidhi, nishedha, prescriptions following, if anyone does any karma, there is no use at all. Phalame irka. And yaar sonna? Purvapakshi. Enge sonna? Ange sonna. Ange enna enge enna 16வது ஸ்லோகம்ல சொன்னார். அந்த 16வது ஸ்லோகம்ல சொன்னது இங்க நெகேட் பண்றார். That time I said, Purvapakshi, now we are listening, answer is going to come very much later. By that time we will forget Purvapakshi. That's why he is reminding. where I said, introduce that Purvapakshi. Without Shastra Vidhi, anyone does any yajna, yaga, tapa, japa, karmas, they will not get phalam. That is just like pouring yajna dravyam in that ashes, like. That is what vidhi is compulsory. That is his opinion. Now he says, this is also abuddhi purvakam iva. Buddhi illada aaludha pesuva ippadi nu solraru Sureshwara Acharya. Unakku buddhiye illappa paru. Iti tadapi, that also in 16th verse what you have mentioned, that also tadapi abuddhi purvakam iva, without applying your intellect, without applying your mind, you are talking just like that. Naha pratibhati, it is appearing for us like that. You are talking mindless. Intellect is not functioning properly for you. Such statements you are doing. I think like that. See, Sureshwara Acharya says. Why? I will tell you. Yasmat, because kalantara phaladaishu karmasu etat ghatate. This is correct. What you said, without vidhi you won't get phalam. I accept that statement with regard to karma. Adrishta phala vishaye, now you are doing sandhyavandanam or agnihotram or any other ritual you are doing, suppose. You have to follow rules and regulations. Where to sit, when to do, what mantra you have to chant. For Vivaha mantra you should not chant Shraddha mantras. For Shraddha mantra you should not chant Vivaha mantras. For Upanayadam you should not chant Vivaha mantras. For Vivaha you should not chant Upanayana mantras. Vidhi is there. Mantra, time, kalam and all niyamas are there. You have to follow. You won't get phalam otherwise. If you violate all time, all dravyam also, dakshina also, all are counted. Correctly you have to do. Illana enna pannuvanna konjam paapam kuda vandudum. If you don't do properly, you will get papam. Pratyavaya papam. If you are doing wrongly, that I will accept. What? Vidhi. With regard to karmasu, etat ghatate. This will definitely happens. What you said in the 16th verse, without vidhi, anyone does any karyam, it will not give phalam. I accept with regard to karma. But atma labha kale eva. Atma labha. Labhe, that is because of sandhi rule, that ekara is dropped. Labhe. Atma labha kale. At the time of atma labha means atma jnana utpatti. Putra utpatti is known as putra labha. They use the word. Enak putra labha anna. Enna putra labha anna ardham. Putra utpatti in ardham. I got a son anna putra labham ityartha. Like that, atma jnana utpatti is called atma jnana labha. Atma labha kale means atma jnana prapti samaye eva phaladayini tu atma jnani na etat samanjasam iti aha. What a beautiful statement. With regard to atma jnana, now sandhya vandanam, any other karmas give adrishta phalam, kalantaram, later they will come. When you go to Swarga, when you do Jyotishtoma Yaga, today, suppose you have done a Jyotishtoma Yaga today, will you go to Swarga either tomorrow? Nobody will do Swarga. Jyotishtoma Yaga, if they go to Swarga next day, Appa, in Swarga, we end up in Shastra says, do Swarga, Jyotishtoma Yaga, when you die, afterwards you will go to Swarga. Then I will do it now. That's called Kalantara. Kalantaram. It is available only. Kalantaram where in the second line, first half. kalantara phaladishu, swarga prapti, putra prapti, any punya. Even some people does a lot of papam. When that finance minister was doing a lot of akramam, next day na deha jail ponar. Illiye எத்தனை வருஷம் எத்தனை டிகேடு இன்னும் ஆகலை. அது எப்போ ஆகுமோ, இருக்கிற நம்ம நடக்குமோ இருக்கிற சந்தேகம். அந்த பாப பலன் கூட காலாந்தரம் தானே. இப்படி எல்லாம் கோர்ட்டு எல்லாம் காலாந்தரம் தான். ஆல் வெரிடிக்ட்ஸ் ஆர் கமிங் காலாந்தரம். ஆல்மோஸ்ட் ஹி இஸ் பெட் ரிடன். எதுக்கு உதவி ஆகாதுன்னப்போ தான் இவருக்கு பனிஷ்மெண்ட்டே கொடுக்குறேன். இப்போ காலாந்தரம். அது மாதிரி any punya karma, higher lokas, you will get only in kalantaram, after long time, not at that time. But whereas atma jnanam kalantarama, on the atraiva brahma samashnute. Now here itself, are you consciousness or not? That is called atma. Here now itself, atma labha kale eva, that phaladayini, this atma jnanam, the arrival of atma jnanam, that phalam at a time happens simultaneously, not kalantaram, simultaneously. Atma jnane etat na ghatate. This type of vidhi and all won't work here with regard to this. Iti aha. Etat ghatate means vidhi and all, it won't work here. After kalantaram only it comes and all, that won't work here with regard to jnanam, atma jnanam. You come and see all our Naishkarmyasiddhi students, evvadu anandama inge atma jnana anandittar. And that's all right. Next page, other next 90th verse. Jnanat phalehya vaptesmin प्रत्यक्षे भवधातिनी उपकाराय तन्नेति नन्याय्यं भाति नो वचः. Very, very important verse. अस्मिन् ज्ञानात् फले हि अवाप्ते. अस्मिन्, with regard to this atma jnanam, jnanat means atma jnanat, phale avapte, aham brahmasmi, aham dukkha rahitaha, aham sanchita papa punya papa rahitaha. I am ever pure Atma Ananda Swarupam. I cannot have any Naraka, Swarga, Prapti, all these are not there for me. Na Punyam, na Papam, na Saukyam, na Dukkham, na Mantro, na Tirtham, na Veda, na Yajna. All these are not there. When they come, known at the time of knowledge, in the class itself, Aswin, Pratyakshe, directly bhava ghatini. This knowledge destroys. Bhava means samsara. I am birthless, deathless, atma swarupam. I am diseaseless. I am old ageless. That is called bhava ghatini. Ghatini means destroyer of bhava samsara chakra, janana marana. Tat उपकाराय न इति वचः न न्यायं. तत् ज्ञानम् आत्मज्ञानम्, अहं ब्रह्मास्मि आत्मज्ञानम् उपकाराय न. Suppose you say the Purapakshi, it is not useful, it is only gaunam, it is only figurative, it is only arthavada, no use, we won't get jnanam at all. Della chumma poyidan chonna avatarayana, it will not release you from samsara if you say nan nyayam bhati. Your words are not looking. I cannot justify your words. Suresh Racharya says. Atma Jnanam destroys aham jivaha bhava, maranavan, maranadharmavan. All these problems will not go, don't say like that. Definitely it will go at the time of listening. Naha na nyayam bhati. For us, they are not appearing as proper. It is not proper the way you are talking. O Purvapakshi, tava vachaha. Tat upakaraya na iti vachaha. That Atma Jnanam teaching Naishkarmyasiddhi or any class of Vedanta is useless if you say, I don't accept. Because directly it gives knowledge and it removes problems. Okay, therefore come to the next class. And Sureshwaracharya சொல்றார், பூர்ணமதః பூர்ணமிதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதச்யதே பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. ஹரி ஓம். ஸ்ரீ குருப்யோ நமः. ஹரி